And we are back. Uncle Bull Cow, the world's hottest pepper series. Reigning champ for 6 years, the 7 Pot Primo. Wait a minute. Not the 7 Pot Primo. The reigning champ was the Carolina Reaper for that long. Well, this, my friends, is a 7 Pot Primo. And many people will say that a Reaper is a 7 Pot Primo. I have always argued the fact, and this is what I've said, and I've been very non-biased on this. Oh, look at that. Going slow like Johnny Scoville on a Sunday afternoon. All right. So there's just the controversy. So I've always said that if the Reaper is a Primo, that it's not the same as it was in the beginning when it was first stolen and renamed, blah, blah, blah. The Primo tastes better to me. It's got less floral notes to it. And so that's been my position all along. We don't know for a fact that it was stolen, but it looks a lot alike and has looked a lot alike from the beginning. Love that pepper. Now, the taste difference is it's very minimal. That's hot. Wow. So anyways, here's how the story goes. Troy Primo comes out with the 7 Pot Primo, right? Shares seeds with the community. Like anybody, I feel should, right? I mean, unless you're Monsanto. But regardless, a couple years later, all of a sudden, here pops up Ed Currie with a pepper that looks identical. Mind you, no one else had a pepper that looked like this. And people have been breeding peppers for forever. Ed Currie says, "This is a Carolina Reaper. I created it." We'll ask, what did you cross to get that? He says a Naga and a sweet Habanero. That right there raised a lot of red flags. A lot of people did not believe him. I am burning right now. Whew. It's a hot one. So, people started to question Ed more. Hey, let's see your progress pictures. Let's see pictures of that pepper in F1 and F2 and F3 and so on. I never produced them. I submitted it for the Guinness book. Got it. I think he came in at a lower number at first, or I'm not sure. I just know that in 2017, it was like 1.6 million was the average. He took it. Carolina Reaper name took off, and Ed became filthy rich off of it. But that wasn't good enough. He's complaining now that people use the name of his pepper, 10,000 people, without him getting a penny from it. I think that is the most greedy, disgusting, un-Christ-like thing to say, ever. Ed Currie's basically Monsanto. Hot Ones, Heatness is Walmart, okay? They're killing small businesses in the pepper community. And then it's, hey, just take our word for it, Get these people. They try to get like cult followers that'll go to war for them. And they say, well, you'll just have to believe us. Like with Pepper X, He's not going to release it until he gets the Guinness book. Gets the Guinness book. Well, I'm not releasing it. You know, putting up ads that say, you want to try Pepper X? And then it's, go buy my hot sauce. The guy's filthy rich already. He's a greedy, untrustworthy person. He makes some good sauces. Some. But bottom line is Ed Currie cannot be trusted. Okay? Let me tell you my first bad experience. I bought seeds from him. 6 different varieties, 6 packs of seeds. Germination rate, 0. Every other tray of 6 cells that I had a 100% germination rate, or maybe I only put 1 seed in each cell. I think I had like 2 that maybe 5 out of 6 germinated, and the other ones that came after. When we voiced our opinions that he's not rotating his seed stock, he's using old seeds, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He wants to rip you off, and he's going to. If you're a newbie, you come in the pepper world, type in, and plus, Ed claims he's crossed 1,500 different peppers, and you ask his followers, where are they? Which ones have you tried? Oh, I've tried a bunch of them. What are they? What's the names? Where can I get seeds? Well, he's not going to release them. Okay, so he says he's 1,500 peppers, and he's not going to release anything. I don't believe him. I think he's full of crap. At this point, it's like, listen, man, the pepper community's tired of it. He is not part of us. He doesn't represent us. And I always gave him the benefit of the doubt and thought maybe he didn't steal the Primo, but the evidence is pointing towards that he did. Trying to tell people you crossed the sweet habanero. You really think we're that dumb, Ed? Just like you think we're dumb enough to believe that your pepper burned you for 3.5 hours. And then the cramps came. So, it's just that simple. Let's throw another chunk of this Primo on there. There we go. But I've just watched over the years. I've pretty much kept my mouth shut. Until that 3 hours burn. And I'm sorry, I just lost it after that. I said, he really thinks, he knows when he says something like that you have just insulted the pepper community. You have went with the experts that say you can burn from a Pocky chip, not the cramps, burn for 2 hours. Okay? Ed's been watching a lot of mainstream media, I'll tell you that. Come up with stories like that. So, I believe this is the Guinness Book record holder for 6 years. Is my math wrong? No, 6 years, yeah. That's what I believe. 7 Pot Primo. Renamed the Carolina Reaper. It's common. There's people renaming stuff all the time, claiming they have the world's hottest pepper. Just look in the pepper community. It runs rampant. And it's sad that it's like that. But the worst thing is, don't treat us like nobodies and then try to tell blatant lies to the media. We're going to call you on it. It's that simple. 3.5 hour burn from a pepper. We're not going to release the pepper. We're going to get the pepper tested through a university that we donate millions of dollars to. Yeah. Officially, right now as we speak, that's hotter than Pepper X. Why is it hotter? Because I can send that off and get it tested. I can send one to Johnny Scoville to have him review it. He can taste it. I can taste it. I can make products with it and people can taste it. That's hotter than Pepper X. Imagine this. Imagine this. Sasquatch found, captured alive. Imagine the headlines. Sasquatch is found, and they actually find Sasquatch. They capture him. You're like, man, I can't wait to see a video of this and the scientific research, you know, the studies. And they release some pictures. That could be Photoshop, could be somebody in a costume, whatever. Well, who's behind this? Monster Quest, of course. See what I'm saying? Monster Quest. Oh, it just so happens you guys catch the Sasquatch. Well, we're never going to show them to nobody. You just need to buy the t-shirt that says, I saw Sasquatch. You know, we'll put up ads that say, would you like to see a real live Sasquatch? People are like, yeah. And like, well, go here and buy the picture of Sasquatch that we have. You know, eventually people will call BS. So I'm calling BS right now. I never believed that pepper, I never believed 100% that the Carolina Reaper was stolen 7 Pot Primo. I've always had some kind of hope that it wasn't the case. After looking at the data, the inconsistencies and the blatant lies out of Ed Currie's mouth, I think it's a lot more possible that he stole this pepper. I'm sorry. If you're a fan of Ed Currie, whatever. If you work for Ed Currie, it has nothing to do with you, unless you're going along with the lies with him. So, you know, don't take this the wrong way. I am a fan of Puckerbutt sauces. Not all of them, but some of my favorites are from them. So they make great products. That's what they should stick to. They should stop claiming to be pepper breeders when they're not. And they shouldn't sell seeds, I'll tell you that. But if they want to make some spicy food, you know, and some sauces, hey, do your thing. So 7 Pot Primo, I'm burning right now. Really good. Got some Mad Mash on there. You guys can get this at Uncle Bullcow Square site. Yeah, I'm probably not going to discuss this topic anymore. It's getting played out. I just wanted to come on here and officially say that I don't believe that the Reaper has a sweet habanero crossed into it at all. The lack of evidence, I don't believe Ed created it, especially after all these years. These 1,500 crosses that he did. I've never tried a single one, you know. Oh, well, we're holding them all. What are you holding them all for? See what I'm saying? So, I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it. I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt, and you know, people said that he was a Christian. I definitely do not believe that. Definitely do not believe that. Alexa, stop. So, with that being said, I'm Uncle Bullcow. 7 Pot Primo, the true Guinness Book World Record holder for 6 years. But you might not have known that. Just like I didn't know that for the longest time. But you guys go to primospeppers.com. Support the man that actually created the pepper, not the man that stole it, not the lying thief. Support Primo. Peace.